If you're looking for someone who can predict the future, you've come to the right place. You see, our founder Thibaut Masson predicted the launch of Airbnb's Co-Host Network 2 years ago. That's right. While some might turn to fortune tellers, we at Rental Scale Up were already writing about this platform and all its implications long before its launch. So if you want your future in short-term rentals read, stay with us because we've got the latest news and it's big. Hi, I'm Uvika Wahi from Rental Scale Up, the platform dedicated to delivering the latest short-term rental insights for professional managers like you. Today, we're diving into Airbnb's Winter 2024 release, which officially launches their co-host network along with some other important updates. Oh, and before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to our free weekly newsletter. We share insights like this to help you stay ahead in the ever-changing short-term rental market directly to your inbox. Airbnb has officially launched its co-host network, an updated version of its experienced co-host program that you've probably heard us mention before once or twice. Now, it's a fully fleshed out marketplace where you can find highly rated, vetted co-hosts who will help with anything from guest messaging to full property management. Here's how it works. Airbnb has built a marketplace where you as a host can find experienced co-hosts to help manage your properties. Think of it as Airbnb's co-pilot program, letting you bring in a trusted partner to handle guest communication, cleaning, check-ins, pricing, and even listing creation. Co-hosts can do as little or as much as you want them to do. The platform uses a sophisticated algorithm to match hosts with co-hosts. It takes into account over 80 factors like location, experience, and the type of property you manage. So if you're running luxury villas, Airbnb's algorithm will prioritize co-hosts who have experience managing similar listings. And right on cue, Airbnb's rolled out an ad to promote this new service. Picture this, an animated Western-style ad where a cowboy lassos a room and turns it into an Airbnb, symbolizing the co-host swooping in to manage the property for you. It's playful, and the message is clear. You don't have to do this alone anymore. Co-hosts typically charge around 17 to 20% of your payout, and sometimes there are extra fees, like a $200 setup fee, for example. Airbnb doesn't take a cut from matching you with a co-host, and it handles all the payments through its app. And let's be real, if you're a professional property manager, the launch of Airbnb's co-host network might actually be ringing some alarm bells. On the plus side, if you can meet the requirements, this could open a new channel for attracting new clients. But let's not sugarcoat it. There's competition brewing. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, what about property management companies? Well, technically, property management companies can't sign up for the co-host network. But if you work for a property management company, you can join as an individual co-host. Let's not forget, the sheer volume of listings property management companies manage will almost always result in a slightly lower rating compared to individuals handling just a few properties. Airbnb's constant comparison between co-hosts and property management companies doesn't quite acknowledge the context of that volume. But if you're strategic, this network could help you grow. The key, building strong profiles for your team members and highlighting the personalized, value-added services that set you apart from smaller operators. On the host side, in its Winter 2024 release, Airbnb is offering some handy new tools. But if you're hoping for groundbreaking innovations, you might want to dial down your expectations. Most of these tools, like price tips and quick replies, are already available elsewhere, often in a more comprehensive avatar. What Airbnb is doing here isn't breaking new ground. Instead, it's expanding its ecosystem so hosts have fewer reasons to venture outside of it. Price tip suggestions. This feature allows you to adjust prices with a single tap based on similar listings in your area. This is convenient, but there is a potential downside. Airbnb's definition of competitive pricing might push you to lower rates, especially in a price-sensitive market. So while it's certainly handy, you'll want to keep an eye on your margin. Next up are quick replies. This tool helps streamline guest communication. No more typing the same instructions for check-ins or Wi-Fi info. Airbnb lets you set up pre-written templates, saving you precious time. Lastly, Airbnb has also revamped its earnings dashboard. Now you can customize your reports, track income by type, and get personalized earning cards to see when payments are coming in. For those of you juggling multiple listings, these updates are a solid improvement. But the bottom line here is that Airbnb is creating more reasons for hosts to stay within its ecosystem. By making its tools more robust, the platform is quietly working to keep hosts from seeking out third-party solutions. Next, let's talk about what's new on the guest side on Airbnb. With this release, Airbnb is pushing guest personalization to the next level. For instance, the platform now suggests destinations to guests based on their search and booking history. You might be thinking, okay, so what? But this is more than just convenient browsing. Airbnb's subtle nudges stand to shape where guests travel, which in turn can impact demand in your area. By steering guests toward less popular destinations, for example, Airbnb could essentially modulate travel trends. For professional managers, this means you might see changes in booking patterns, and those trends could either benefit or disrupt your current market focus. The system also now highlights property features that match their specific needs. For example, if someone's traveling with kids, Airbnb will showcase properties with playrooms or large backyards and adjust its 70 filters accordingly. This is great for optimizing your listing's appeal to the right audience and increasing conversions. This update also draws on the data that Airbnb has been collecting from initiatives such as Airbnb Icons, which asks users to complete detailed profiles about their travel preferences and interests. This data helps shape a more personalized interaction with listing, moving Airbnb closer to its goal of becoming an AI-powered travel concierge. Airbnb is also expanding its local payment options to accommodate more international users. In addition to the usual credit card and PayPal options, guests will soon be able to pay with services like Vips in Norway, Mobile Pay in Denmark, and Momo in Vietnam. Here's what I have to offer in way of closing thoughts. Through the Co-Host Network, Airbnb is clearly targeting a new segment, homeowners who want the earnings from Airbnb but simply don't have the time to manage their properties. This could lead to further growth in Airbnb's already quite large inventory as more of these hands-off hosts come on board. For professional managers, the question now is, how will this affect your market and how can you use this network to your advantage, if at all? As for the host tools, they all signal a shift towards a more automated approach as well. The convenience is there, but it's now up for you to decide how much control you're willing to let go of. Do you want to let algorithms set your prices, or do you prefer keeping your pricing strategies in-house, or do you prefer using a dynamic pricing software? It's a balancing act between convenience and maintaining full control over your listings. Finally, Airbnb's push towards personalization is one more step towards it becoming a full-service concierge. Airbnb is inching closer to offering an entire travel ecosystem where they could match you with long-term rentals, car rentals, and even build communities for travelers. The platform's future ambitions are much bigger than short-term rentals, and it's something all managers should keep an eye on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Rental Scale Up's free weekly newsletter for more insights and strategies to help you thrive in the world of short-term rentals. I'm Uvika Wahi. Goodbye.